welcome back to another episode of the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, Part 7. I said this in the last episode, but I think we are getting really close to the end here. I don't know if it's going to be this episode or the next episode. I might be an episode off, but I think we are getting really close to the end. Just according to the playtime, when I looked it up, it was about 7.5 hours. Plus, some of the decisions we have made at the beginning of the game are slowly coming back to bite us in the ass. So I think we're getting pretty close to the end here. Let's get started. Alright, so before we begin talking to Jasmine, we're gonna go ahead and make a new card. I'm kind of excited to talk to Jasmine because we had just announced that we are now going to run, I want to say president, but it's not president, but leader of our coven. And so Dahlia's not in the window, which does concern me because we originally agreed to help her. But Jasmine is the window, so Jasmine might be a little more supportive right now. I guess we're gonna have to find out. I'm a little worried about some of the consequences of our decisions. Ooh, I kind of like this. I do want to go with one of the new figures we got, if they fit. Ooh, like that one. All right, we don't have any air, so maybe that's what we go with. I'm thinking maybe this one. I think I can make this work. I think I can make this somehow work. Let's go ahead and find a good background. I kind of like this murkiness down here. Ooh, but I also like the skeleton. Let's go ahead and just start down here and see what happens. You want the bottom. Head. I think the wings might be cool for this one. And then, or I guess we can use this one back here. Can we make it bigger? A little bit. We'll go ahead and move that up there. Move this in, flip it, and send it behind. Ooh, okay. Those wings actually fit pretty nicely with the character. We still have this one down here, so I'm thinking double wing moment? Maybe. Let's go ahead and just take this one. No. Yeah, take this one, duplicate it. Flip. Go ahead and send it behind. Okay, not bad. Maybe make it a little smaller. Trying to figure out where they sort of want this sword to go. Maybe right here. Almost as if the character's grabbing it. I'm trying to tell. Or maybe the arm is going this way. Oh, actually, the wings work really well for this one. Okay. Wait, hold on a second. Maybe these two are supposed to go together. Send that behind. I'm thinking add something in the middle here. Okay, I think we got something decent here. I wish I could add the, like, little embroideries down here. I guess I could add the wings. See how that looks. No, I don't think I like that. Let's go ahead and finish it. Aqua Fortis. The ever-boiling sea of tears grants access to the most profound emotions. True guilt, unwavering faith. The Aether Wings elevates the arcana for everyone to see. Introspection, guide, discovery, courage, leadership, purpose, yearning, passion, temptation. Alright, so we have created our card. Let's go ahead and talk to Jasmine. Alright. Dear Fortuna, you wanted to see us, right? I'd love to get together before the race starts. Let me know when it's a good time and I'll pick up Dahlia and come over to your place. Your friend? Jasmine. Oh, they don't know yet. I thought they would already know. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's right. Abramore called them over. Okay. So they don't know yet. Oh dear. Oh, we gotta talk to both of them. Okay, here we go. Thanks for coming. It's been centuries since all three of us got together. I don't know why we didn't do this, like, I don't know, right away. What's up, witches? And you bet magic life can get so chaotic sometimes that we just forget to enjoy it. Yeah, it makes me so happy to see you two together. Oh gosh. What did we do the last time we met? I remember you two came over to my garden. And we had some delicious pastries that Fortuna baked herself. Oh, I remember. And we opened that bottle of swordfish liquor I got from the Nomad Sky Caravan. Oh shit, I do remember now. We started to play that silly Immortal game you taught us. Oh right, Truth or Dare. Huh. It was all the rage among teenagers when I was a young mortal. Oh damn, then I dared you to read into the future of the Coven? That is how the incident started. Fucking Adana, this is all her fault. If you ask me, she got off lightly. Now it's up to us to clean up after her fucking mess. Are you nervous about the elections? You can't imagine. I'm cool, more excited than anything. On the one hand, I'm not worried because whoever wins in the end, the Coven is gonna be well looked after. On the other hand, I want what's best for the Coven, and I truly believe my program is the safest bet. Just to be clear, I do think you'd make for a lovely leader, but playing it safe is the death of progress, Jasmine. But aren't we all well already? We just need to iron out Adana's more abusive politics and put some love into the community. That's because the status quo benefits you. Think about all the novices and all the witches who don't fit into that orderly vision, myself included. My plan is not to start a revolution, but to level the playing field. That's not fair that power is held by the eldest. Novices need to be guided though. Think about when we had just ascended, we weren't in any shape to be making important decisions. I don't know about that. Age has its own setbacks. What do you think, Fortuna? Well, about that, I guess it's time I make my stance clear. I am running for leader myself. What? Oh my, but aren't you exiled? Patras is gonna help me run the campaign. In fact, it was her who practically forced me into this venture. Okay, and what's your deal? I'm not really sure yet. We still have to define our program. But my sister is dead set on having my divination at the helm of the new government. That'd be quite an asset, all right. Have you really thought this through? I doubt a criminal has much of a chance at leadership. Oh, Jasmine. Whoa, that's a bit strong. I'm not a criminal, Jasmine. Part of the plan of becoming the next leader is to eradicate unfair punishments. So you actually want to meet us to declare war, huh? Not war, I just thought it'd be proper to let you know firsthand. I really think that no matter who wins, the future is bright. Yeah, that's what I like to think. But the stress of competing against you two is a bit overwhelming. Why don't we use this opportunity to promise that no matter what, we're still friends after the race is over? No promises needed. I never had a doubt about it. Likewise, we will always be friends. Thank you. I don't know what I'd do if I lost you. You won't. I love you. I love you too. I love you 3. Fuck off. Huh. Okay. The next few weeks are about to get pretty busy. I'd better leave and start preparing my knives. Figuratively speaking, I understand. No, literally. I'm a daggersmith. That's what I do. No need to stab anyone, though. I hope. Huh. Okay. You two take care. Oh, okay. See you soon. Take care. Both of you. Bye. Thanks for coming. Alright, sorry, I had to take a second there because immediately after that dialogue ended, my cat thought it was a great time to step all over my keyboard. But right now, we have Patras at the window. Fortuna, everything is set to go. Get your shit in order because it's about to get real. Let me know when you're ready and we'll review the program and campaign plan. Patris. How are you? I must say excited, eager to start. Good. Hold on to that fuel. Did you meet with Dahlia and Jasmine? Yes, I did. How did they take it? They didn't show it, but I know they weren't happy. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I think we'll still be friends, we'll still be good. I don't think they're necessarily happy though. It's only natural. They both wanted you on their side because they know how fundamental your talents are for this campaign. I'm sure they're terrified now they know you're running against them. I don't know. They're way more prepared than me. They're just bothered about the nuisance. You can't really be that naive. If we play our cards right, we're gonna sweep the polls. Maybe. Okay. Allow me to give you a rundown of what's ahead. We have to define a program and a plan. First, we'll need to analyze our opponents and I'll interview you to see where we stand on the main issues. Then I'll sketch and review the program. Once we get something solid, we'll form a team and schedule some campaign actions to get the ball rolling. The date for the election Congress hasn't been decided yet, but we're against the clock as of now. All clear? Yes. Good. First of all, did someone tell you about the 5 pillars of the coven? You know, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Do you need me to explain them to you? Yeah, we heard about them last time, so I know about them. You're gonna skip the explanation. I think we have a good idea from, I think it was a couple episodes ago when we heard them. Good. Let's start dissecting our rivals then. Who do you want to start with? Let's start with Jasmine, because I feel like our biggest opponent is going to be Jasmine. As much as I agreed with Dahlia's plan, I think Jasmine is going to be the bigger threat. Understood. Jasmine was born in a small English town during the Industrial Revolution circa 1800s. That put her in a cultural sweet spot for amassing the sympathies of the coven. She's a young witch in the eyes of the eldest, medieval and ancient witches, but also alien as us, contemporary witches with our world wars, TV, internet, and other global lunacies. Jasmine gets along with us, but is also part of the last decent generation according to most conservative witches. Her politics are a liberal vision of Adonis, removing the most tyrannical mechanisms by reducing punishment and responsibilities. That will maintain the status quo but give more room for individualism and more personal enterprise. Free from so many duties and the fear of failure. Whoa, how did you manage to get all that info in so little time? Enjoying the perks of having a journalist sister now, huh? Now focus. Her program to achieve this is: judgment will be performed by a quorum of the 4 eldest witches in agreement with the leader. That is the sweetest candy of her program for the old lot. Enforcement will work with the system of strikes. She hasn't specified how many yet, but should a witch accumulate enough warnings, she will be expelled from the coven. Way less radical than exile, and the worst case scenario is the freedom to start anew somewhere else. Regarding forbidden arts, she won't change a thing. Anything deemed dangerous by the eldest witches will be banned. Then for mortal affairs, Jasmine proposes a model of protection and guidance. What is good for humanity? What should we protect them from? I guess that'll be determined by a quorum of the eldest. Lastly, as for witch duty, she proposes a policy of no vigilance. Jasmine argues that we should trust every sister will have the covenant's interest in mind and that there's no need to evaluate or impose any duties on any member. And of course, regarding the trending topic, Jasmine wants the coven to devour Donna's corpse so that we all become more powerful. Take a minute to interiorize Jasmine's program. Sure. Done? Done. Perfect. So, tell me now, what do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? Ooh, okay. So I gotta use some brain power here and now, I think. Okay. I don't want to undermine it. It's pretty cool. These lax policies will incentivize foul play. These plans benefit the powerful and forsake novices. Individualism will fracture the community. Tradition and coven culture will vanish in this setup. I don't think her policies are too lax. Like, I think if we're going to use this argument, we should use this argument for Dahlia, because I do think her policies are a bit more they're not as conservative as Jasmine's are. I think maybe this is the argument we go with. These plans benefit powerful and forsake novices. Interesting. If we adopt this strategy, we may polarize the coven's opinion. But in the long run, we could gather the support of the young and weak, plus the support of the most compassionate elders. It may do the trick. Good, good. Now to assess the candidate herself, let's use your privileged info on Jasmine. What do you say to Jasmine's strongest point? Ooh, what is her strongest point? I think at least what I would say is it here. I think from what we learned, her strongest point is that she's like that sweet spot between like in the world of witches. She's like in this sweet spot generation where she could appeal to the younger witches as well as the older witches. I'm going to say oh gosh. I don't feel like I know her well enough. Reading these, I don't feel like I know her well enough. I'm gonna say she's extremely intelligent and manipulative. She knows how to read people and how to work them for her interests. Whoa, strong declarations from a friend. I mean, she's really kind and thoughtful. I don't even think she does it on purpose most of the time. It's just her nature. But she has this way of talking to you into things, you know? I understand. This is the hardest quality to battle against. If we can't overpower her dialectically, we need to fight her with strong action. Now, to her flaws. What would you say is Jasmine's weakest point? Ooh. I'm going to say... So her anxiety, she gets stressed easily, envy, her compassion, she's easy to intimidate, vanity. She worries too much about appearances. I think I might actually choose vanity for this because I'm trying to think back to our previous conversations. And I don't know, especially with the last conversation we just had, she referred to us as a criminal. Even though we're like her good friend. And so that tells me that she definitely worries about appearances. But I guess you could also argue that she wanted us on board with her, even though we were like a quote unquote criminal. I don't know why this is speaking to me right now. Vanity, she worries too much about appearances. So if we manage to dig up some dirt on her, we're sure to break her composure. It'll be good to do some investigating and see if we can find something to throw her off her game. Good to know. I feel so bad doing this. Toughen up, Fortuna. Her advisors will be doing the same about you, no doubt. Plus, these are our emergency resources. If we play our cards right, we can hope for a clean victory. Focus on bringing your best game, and I won't have to push any ugly buttons. Talk about pressure. Shall we go over to Dahlia now? Yeah, sure. Dahlia's not from Earth. On our home planet, politics have evolved and twisted more than anywhere else in the explored universe. She comes from the demonic desert lands where matriarchy-based warlordism and chieftainship are a primary form of organization even nowadays. I'm not saying to underestimate her, but we can expect her to not be well prepared to navigate the intricacies of a political campaign. On the other hand, Dahlia's politics seem to be very different from her home worlds. From what I've gathered, her focus seems to be collectivizing the Coven's duties and responsibilities, distributing the Coven's power horizontally. Leveling the playing field is practically her slogan. Her program to achieve this is judgment by referendum. Dahlia argues that in a community this compact, we should have to account for every member's input regardless of their background or preparation. Enforcement? None whatsoever. She believes in amicable resolution. And should dialogue fail, she wants to leave the matter in the hands of the arbitrage office. Her point being that we don't need to police ourselves when we already have the magical pact. Forbidden arts? Allow free access to any kind of magic and control them through education, not banning. Mortal affairs? Cut all ties with mortals. Dahlia believes we're too privileged to be messing with people's lives. She thinks we should leave them be and focus on the cosmic and the magical. Witch duties? Magical tax. Have every member of the Coven share a percentage of their magic output to pool resources for the benefit of the clan. And finally, she believes we should scatter Adonna's remains so more witches can ascend and our Coven can become more diverse. As you can see, Dahlia is betting on the kind-hearted community that requires goodwill to do work. Almost utopic, I must say. What do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? Ooh, okay. Expose her naivety, faith in good intentions is ridiculous. Horizontalism will make us slow and clumsy. Point out the failure of communism on Earth. I did kind of think that as I was reading her program. I was like, this kind of sounds like communism. Spot the primitive societies of her homeworld. Oh gosh. I think after reading this Forbidden Thinking for a bit, maybe expose her naivety, faith, and good intentions is ridiculous. I don't think it's ridiculous, but campaign strategy-wise, maybe that's what we should go with. Good one. The ideal community she wants to paint a picture of isn't a reality. We'll focus on conveying that to the rest of the Coven. Okay, now let's capitalize on your intimate knowledge about your rival. What would you say is Dahlia's strongest point? Ooh. Her overwhelming charisma and the confidence she projects. She embodies the winds of change. Dahlia is pretty popular among young witches. Her determination, she is battle ready. She is the most virtuous, the most incorruptible of us all. I think her overwhelming charisma and the confidence she projects. Yeah. If this were a popularity contest, she'd have the upper hand. I'm sure her campaign will kick off with a lot of momentum. We can't hope to defeat her on any revolutionary grounds. We'll have to play on your intelligence and mysticism to get a bite of her cake. Alright, what about her weakness? What is Dahlia's most critical flaw? Ooh, she is very impulsive and impatient and gets angry easily. Dahlia is very green when it comes to debating politics or philosophy. She's very radical, lacks diplomacy. She's at least astute of the lot, easy to trick. Making daggers the least valuable asset offered by a candidate, Jesus. I think she's very impulsive, impatient, and gets angry easily. She does sort of read me as a little bit of a firecracker. Good. If we can provoke her during a debate, the Coven is sure to question her ability to rule. We should be on the lookout for opportunities to get her mad during the campaign. Is this really necessary? It's your call. But if we don't exploit your opponent's flaws, it'll make it less likely for you to become the next leader. Politics are ugly. I know. But also, let me tell you, you should expect the same from your rivals, friends or not. I'm sure they won't be pulling any punches. Be ready. I'm already regretting this. But sure, whatever. I'll handle it. Alright, now for the third candidate. What? There's more? Of course. No one told you? No, who is it? No one truly thinks she poses any threat to Dahlia or Jasmine, but she is a candidate nonetheless. We should study her. I believe this dark horse has a chance of surprising us all. Tell me who it is already, come on. Capressa, the historian witch. The eldest witch in our coven, she precedes even Adana. Capressa is originally from Earth, but ascended way before humanity even started writing. She has infallible memory. All events get registered inside her tree rings. She's been a valuable source for the Cosmic Gazette. Capressa has helped us many times with our articles. The thing is, she's always played a secondary role in the coven, just supporting us with her wisdom. But apparently Capressa isn't a fan of change and isn't happy with the direction Jasmine or Dahlia want to take the coven, so for the first time she's running for leader. Her program is easy to sum up. She wants to keep things exactly as Adana left them. Moreover, she advocates for preserving Adana's corpse as some sort of oracle to keep using her as a channel to consult with the gods and to set the direction for the coven. Wow. Fuck Capressa. Fuck her program. In any case, I know Capressa personally and she's very kind and helpful. But yes, no one wants a ghost of Adana to keep ruling over us. She has very few supporters, all among the eldest, but I wouldn't underestimate her. Capressa has this special mystical aura around her. Combined with her vast knowledge, she's sure to impress many voters during the campaign. Depending on how gruesome the race gets, we could scare some of the most conservative witches into switching sides from Jasmine to Capressa. I see. As long as we don't underestimate Capressa and keep her in check, all should be fine though. Understood. Alright, are you ready to start defining our program? Do you want to take a break? Nah, let's get this over with already. Alright. We'll go over every point, assess our options, make some choices, and when we have the first draft, we can review any aspect to iron out the program. It's okay to borrow some ideas you may fancy from your rivals, but try to make a program that's unique enough to be your own. Okay. First point, judgment. Right now, this is where our rivals stand. Jasmine wants to form a quorum of the eldest. Dahlia wants to introduce judgment by referendum. Capressa wants to keep Adana's runic judgment. What type of judgment do you prefer? Ooh. I don't think we should do runic judgment. I don't like the idea of quorum of the eldest, because that, well, you're about to tell where I stand on politics very quickly. That kind of reminds me of the Supreme Court. And if you're in the fabulous USFA right now, you sort of know how the Supreme Court is going right now. So I'm not a fan of the Supreme Court. I'd like the idea of democracy, of everyone sort of having a vote. But try to come up with a new option. Let's see what that leads us. Something fair but effective. What do you have in mind? To have leadership that decides on everything without the community's input is problematic. But having all executive control in the hands of everyone will produce erratic results. I'm thinking of establishing some sort of ministries to compartmentalize power. There we go. Appoint experts in every matter to deal with law, exploration, magic development, resource management, culture. Anything really set up as many ministries as necessary. All ministries will work along with the leader, but they would have the last word on their respective competencies, since they would be the ideal person to make informed decisions about each issue. And how will these ministries be appointed? Do these positions rotate? What happens if someone more competent shows up and is the minister replaced? I mean, it's really interesting on paper, and it'll be quite effective to have dedicated witches on every important matter. But this will probably breed many power struggles within the coven, fighting for these positions or trying to earn the favor of certain ministers. I see. Not that the other options don't have downsides, I'm just pointing out what could go wrong with this idea. I think it is still worth giving a shot if you'd like it. If you're at the helm, I'm sure you'll run a tight ship and put together an excellent team. I'll help you. Yeah, avoiding corruption in this scenario relies on having a capable leader. You are a capable leader. I think you're ready to deal with any kind of judgment system you decide to go with. So, having said that, what type of judgment do you prefer? Ooh. I'd say, let's go with the ministry system. Let's mix it up. Let's have some fun. Gotcha. Now, to law enforcement. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine wants to set up a system of warnings, leading to expulsion. Dahlia advocates for amicable agreements supported by the arbitrage office. Capressa wants to exile as punishment. What type of enforcement do you prefer? I'm trying to think of what a new option would be. I think I want to go ahead and hear what a new option might be. Because we still get a chance to like choose between all of them even when we try to come up with a new option. So let's go ahead and see what this new option would be. I have trouble feelings towards punishment as a method of enforcing law. It keeps law and order through fear, but we can't expect everyone to behave. Isn't there a way to make punishment constructive? Constructive how? Send bad witches to detention to do some magical studies? Not that, but hey, that may be an idea. What about community service? Elaborate. Instead of expelling members or, God forbid, sending them to exile, we could set up a system of assigning hours of community service depending on the severity of the infraction. Tending to other witches' gardens, harvesting magic for the coven, helping the explorers, whatever is needed, really. We could pull that off, yeah. I don't know if it'll look childish or weak in the eyes of some witches, but it'll benefit the community in the long run, definitely. Alright? What type of law enforcement do you prefer? I kind of like the idea of amicable resolution. Just because, I mean, I'm gonna reference some stuff going on in the world. For example, drug addicts. A lot of drug addicts get sent to jail. However, in jail, they don't get the help they need, so when they do get out of jail, there's a higher likelihood that they're going to be reincarcerated because they don't get the help they need. And so I like the idea of amicable resolution, helping these people. Oh gosh. I have a feeling we're supposed to choose this one because it's, you know, what Fortuna comes up with. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with this one because it's what Fortuna came up with, even though I'm not sure how I feel about it. Let's go with community service. Understood. Next is forbidden arts. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine and Capressa want to continue banning whatever they deem dangerous. Dahlia wants to get free access to any kind of magic, but to enforce education. Oh, this was what I was referencing. I thought that's what they were talking about with law enforcement. So we all know what we're dealing with. How do you want to go about dealing with forbidden arts? Let's hear the new option. There must be some middle ground between banning and free access. Some summonings or spells can save lives. They could even protect us from major evils. There's much to achieve with the careful application of some forbidden arts, so what about extending permits? Make it so a witch can apply to have access to certain spells or rituals, and if the coven deems the applicant's purpose and aptitude appropriate, allow them to make use of them. That is an interesting compromise. You know more about forbidden arts than I do, so I'll go whatever you think is better. How do you think we should go with dealing forbidden arts? I think I'm going to go ahead and mainly choose whatever Fortuna comes up with. Wonderful. Now on to mortal affairs. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine says we should guide them, take care of them. Dahlia proposes cutting all ties. She believes we shouldn't abuse our privilege over them and just let them be. Capressa wants to continue exploiting them for our benefit. What's your stance on mortal affairs? Let's hear the new option. What else could we do about our relationship with mortals? I don't know. If you want to propose an alternative for our program, it should be something drastically different. Just some iteration of our rivals' ideas would feel uninspired or derivative. What about this? We reveal the existence of witches to mortals. Whoa! Coming out strong, what's your angle? Whatever decision we make regarding mortals will be morally gray since they don't know about us. What I propose here is a simple concept. Truth. It'll definitely stir some chaos at the beginning, but in the end, wouldn't it be better if we develop a working relationship and make them aware of our capabilities? Let them ask directly for what they need? That is beautiful, but didn't you pay attention in school? Humanity has a troubling relationship with witches. They burn us for sport. They burned poor, innocent women. What can they really do about the real deal? It's like revealing the existence of lions to a rabbit. They can hide or reject us, but in no way will they be able to hurt us. Huh, you're underestimating mortals' drive to destroy things. But sure, we can make our program look strong. We can spin a good angle from it. Prepare to be attacked in any debates, though. What's your stance on mortal affairs? Ooh. I do think the best option, personally, is cutting all ties with mortals. I think being as powerful as witches are, that's not... They should let mortals be. And if they're gonna be destructive, they're gonna be destructive. Well, let's go with whatever... maybe I'm taking the easy way out, but we're gonna go with what Fortuna sort of ponders in her head. Let's go with our existence to mortals. Revealing our existence to mortals. Roger that. Let's talk about witch duties. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine advocates for freedom and trust, for believing that every witch will always have the coven's best interest in mind. Dahlia wants to institute some sort of magical tax to have every witch share some of their magic output for common projects. Capressa wants to keep Adana's quarterly controls. What are we going to do about witch duties? There must be another way to make our coven stronger without abusing our members and without degrading the spirit of being a community. In all the years I've spent in this coven, what would you say has helped bring your A game the most? Demand? Inspiration? Sharing resources? Oh, I know. Mentorship. My mentor, oh gosh, Ina, has been a cornerstone in my development as a witch. What do you say we institute a mentorship program? That's a great idea. Right now, one of the most pressing issues within our coven is the power gap between novices and elders. It'll help tighten the relationship between different generations of witches too. I like it. But this idea will be way better received among novices and elders. Old witches won't be really getting anything out of this deal, so it'll be a tough sell for less charitable conservatives. A mentorship is something that requires a lot of time and work, so it'll get in the way of many of the elders' plans. You yourself will be forced to take on some apprentices. Think about what it'll mean for your lifestyle. I see. What are we gonna do with witch duties? Ooh. I think... So this is where I might actually choose something different. Because we're gonna lose the conservative witches if we choose this. But let's go for it. Mentorship program. Understood. And finally, we have the issue of what to do with Adana's corpse. Yep, we know the stances of our competitors. Jasmine wants to eat her. Dahlia wants to scatter her remains. And Caprissa wants to conserve her. What do you want to do with Adana's corpse? What's a new option? What if... Nah, that's too much. Spit it out. We're brainstorming here. A wild idea could lead to something interesting. What if only the leader gets to eat Adana, all by herself? What if you hoard Adana's power all to yourself, you're saying? Yes. Becoming some sort of super leader. If it becomes a tradition, whoever's in charge will become more powerful with each generation. I don't know if I like that idea. Inheriting all the power of their predecessors. Working towards a godlike figure who can safeguard the coven from any evil? That is dangerous. Not a lot of people agree with this plan. But if you manage to pull it off, you'll become extremely fucking powerful. I don't want to imagine what that would imply for your powers. You would be able to rewrite reality itself if needed. I support you if that's what you want. What do you want to do with the Dawn? I don't like the super leader option. It feels very... I don't like it. I still think I want to scatter Adonna's remains. Maybe we should scatter Adonna's remains? I mean, power for the sake of power is a bit pointless, and allowing more women to ascend and become witches seems a more humane thing to do. You're probably right. Opening the gates to potentially double our size will definitely stir some chaos in these times of change. But who cares? There's always power in numbers. Just bear in mind that advocating for scattering Adonna's remains will earn us the sympathies of novices and discomfort from elders and vice versa. What do you want to do with Adonna's corpse? Oh, we're pondering right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and ponder devouring her. Devouring Adonna's corpse is tempting. We will all instantly become more powerful and prepared to confront these times of change. Yes. Yes, no witty remarks? Not that I mind welcoming more witches, but becoming more powerful will sure come in handy for my job. Yeah, that's the debate. I will support you no matter what you choose. Just bear in mind that advocating for devouring her will earn us the sympathies of conservatives and discomfort from novices and vice versa. What do you want to do with Adonna's corpse? Ooh. I think I'm still... Let's go with scattering her remains. Alright, that's a wrap then. Let's review the program as a whole now. The program is unique enough, I believe we are offering quite an interesting option over the plans of our rivals. Are you happy with it? Would you like to change anything? I'm happy with the program. Let's move on. Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Now, take a minute to look at our program. Internalize it, believe it, make it yours. You're going to have to defend all these decisions in front of your rivals and the whole coven. But most importantly, I'm going to need you to sell the concept of it. And for that, we're going to need a slogan. Ooh. A slogan. Finally something fun. It's been fun all the way for me so far. You're really enjoying yourself behind that haughty pose, huh? You bet. Huh. What would you like to use as a slogan? No, we are not doing Make Our Coven Great Again. Take fate into thy hands, stronger together, a real sisterhood, a very happy coven. Oh gosh. I don't know if I really don't like any of these slogans, but maybe stronger together? Very simple, but it does the job. I don't know, it's what any coven should aspire to, isn't it? That's why we're in a coven to begin with. Yes, simple is good. A slogan is all about marketing. It needs to sell the idea of a better future. Stronger and together are both quite desirable terms. Good choice. We're almost done. What else? We just need to start campaigning, right? Yes, and for that, we need the ultimate, most classical form of propaganda. A poster! What for? It's not like there are any streets in space to plaster my face. We'll send the posters to everyone we know, from inside and outside the coven. We'll try to have them set up in common spaces like temples or cosmic markets. That's not my style at all. That's why I'm here, to do all the nasty marketing you're too self-conscious to do. I just want this all to be over. A few weeks, a couple of months at max, and this will be but a memory. You've done 200 years of exile. I'm sure you can endure this. Okay, I give up. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I was thinking that your new cards have a lot of style. What do you say? Want to compose the poster yourself? Do I have a choice? Huh, not really. You're really talented. Let's just squeeze your artistic juices. Oh, wait. I love this. Okay. I do like my darker colors. You want something that makes her stand out, though. Oh, that half and half is kind of cool. Let's go. I kind of like this middle. That blends in too much. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Next, let's add some fun pizzazz. Cube. Okay. I don't know how I feel about the skulls on a campaign poster, but we'll go ahead and add them for fun. Actually, take that off. Add a heart in here. Yeah. Oh, we already had one in here? Whoopsie. I don't want to make it too complicated, so maybe... I think that looks good. What do you think? Very neutral? Oh, you don't like it? No, it's pretty cool. I like it. Should I give it another try? No, it's good. I like it. It's powerful in a very unique way. If anything, it does a great job of capturing your essence. We should send this to the museum once the race is over. Huh, shut up. Great. We are ready to win this race. Finally. Honestly, I'm not really cut out for this. Yes, you are. Fate provided you with a mean sister to make sure of it. Just my luck. Now, to the unavoidable question. Huh? Why don't you draw a card to make sure we win this thing? Oh, we could cheat if we wanted to. What? That would be cheating. Is it really? I'm sure the others are going to be using all of their skills to get ahead. You just happen to be overpowered, but that's life. I don't know. Doesn't come without risks, though. There is always the chance I draw a card that doesn't offer any favorable results to us. And once drawn, there's no going back. We could assure our victory, but we could also doom us and make all our efforts futile. Right? Well, you know your deck better than anyone. Our chances of winning through sheer effort are pretty decent, I'd say. But if you want to remove the anxiety from the competition by determining the outcome, I'm in. Ooh, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Okay. So, we're between the two of us, / Adana, who's dead, we're the only ones who know what our powers truly do. We're the only ones who know that we're writers instead of readers. Now, say in the campaign, someone manages to find out that we are writers instead of readers. If they find that out, does that mean, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs for us? Because now they're gonna think, oh, they're gonna rig this race. Let's go ahead. It's too risky. Let's just do our best. Because I also don't want to, I don't want to force a win. If it's Fortuna's meant to win, she's meant to win. It's too risky. Let's just do our best. All right. We should at least look for opportunities during the race to use the deck on our rivals. They'll have to agree to ask something on the deck, though. I don't do divination without consent. That's where I draw the line. Okay. I'll try to come up with ways to seduce them into getting readings. Suit yourself. Ooh, wait. Oh! Pandemonium. Must have been where she discovered she was a witch. Please wait right here. Yuina will be here in a minute. What is this? Am I dead? Huh? No, don't worry. You're not dead at all. I shouldn't say a lot more, though. Why not? Protocol. This probably doesn't mean much to you, but you're extremely lucky. Yuina is an exceptional witch. You couldn't be in better hands. Oh, what? Come again? Oops, I've said too much, but everything is going to be alright. Let's go. Just get comfortable. But, bye. Oh, am I supposed to click? Just get comfortable. My clothes are still wet. And how did this much sand get under my swimsuit? Shit. I still have the keys of the food truck on me. I hope Ava and Patras managed to get back home okay. Trying to see if there's anything else to click. Oh, fireplace. Oh, so warm. This feels nice. This place is actually super cool. I wonder if it'd be too expensive to rent for a nice getaway with those fools. Will I ever get to see my friends again? Any other selections? Oh, was there something over here? No. Up. I'm gonna do a quick scan. There has to be something to click. Oh, right there. I don't recognize those stars. Where the hell am I? Oh? This place makes me want to read tarot. The air smells like nothing I've smelled before. It's a mix of nature, fate, and possibility. Gravity feels different too. Lighter. I feel like my mind is slowly shedding some dry husk and a fresh breeze is starting to blow through it. This trembling, this isn't fear, it's excitement. Oh no. I feel like I never want to go home. Huh, yeah, I love you already. What? Relax. I'm here to look after you. You were from Earth, right? Earthlings always have the worst time processing their ascension. Your collective subconscious is too cynical. Your society regards magic with a strength unlike any other in this universe. Just let it sink in. This is something good. I promise. Dear, yes, very observant. My kin are what human witches call deer folk. Oh, and you are a human witch, by the way. Is this really happening? Yes, congratulations. You ascended. Please don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. This is the best day of my life. 32 cycles left? Alright, so everything is set to go. Election day has just been announced. We're merely 32 cycles away from it. We have everything we need, so let's get to work. It's only the two of us, so we'll have to decide carefully where we focus our efforts. Don't you have any friends? Yes, they're both running against me. And that's it? Centuries of witch existence amount to only those two friends? Can we focus on the here and now, please? Yeah, we'd better. Let's check the vibe of the coven first. Programs have already been made public, so witches are starting to form their own ideas regarding this race. We can tap into the mind of the coven with the Dream Ball. The Dream Ball allows us to get real-time readings on our community's desires and expectations. And we can filter the current vote intention. This will be a pivotal tool for adjusting our strategies as the race progresses. Okay, so we're at 25% for all the coven, which isn't bad at all, considering we just started. Every action, oh, I tried to click it. We have to read first. Every action we perform and the actions of our opponents, of course, will affect the coven's sympathies, and that'll be reflected in the Dream Ball's readings. I added some men's runes to filter vote intention by demographic. Go ahead and browse through them. I encourage you to put some time into familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of each group. You not only need their votes, but you also need to plan on becoming their leader, so you better take responsibility and do some studying. Luckily for you, as the founder of the Cosmic Gazette, I know a fair amount about the idiosyncrasies of our coven. I wrote down a comprehensive demographic analysis for you. I took the liberty of placing it all in your library for whenever you have time to go do some studying. Whoa, thank you so much. I got you. Now about how we are going to operate. Fortuna, you won't be able to accomplish much by yourself out there, being exiled and all. But I will act as your will outside this room. Just let me know what you want me to do and I'll set out to do so. It could be promoting some point of the program, looking for allies, gathering intel, harvesting energy for your deck. Bear in mind that these tasks will take between 3 and 5 cycles each, so plan accordingly. Understood. But wait, what do I do while you're all out? Do your homework. Do some studying, make some cards, or jerk off to relieve the pressure. Patris! What? It works, trust me. Always so gross. As the race progresses, you'll have to meet some prospective allies or even rituals here in this office. So don't worry, I don't think you'll get much idle time. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got something for you, Fortuna. Wait. Hold on. Oh no, my personal growth and self-realization. Oh no. I'm worried because that's 3 out of the 4. So when we made our contract with the behemoth, we had 4 elements. We already went through the air and water, and we just went through the earth one, which means fire is the only one that's left, and that makes me very scared. Remember those articles on the Cosmic Gazette you dislike so much? Like 12 objects of power that will make your life easier? Well, as it happens, number 5 will shock you. Here. The root of Aplob. Swallow it and you'll increase your powers of persuasion. Oh, wow. Thank you, Patris. It'll live in your stomach for decades, liberating the very essence of willpower atom by atom. It'll also siphon away your self-doubt. It'll be especially handy for debates against other candidates, or for striking deals when dealing with visitors here at home. That's just perfect. Thank you so much. I got you covered. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's make sure we have all the tasks and get this ball rolling. Stay motivated. All right, tasks. Okay, I do want to check this out. So for the full coven, I think we're standing at a very good position. Dahlia's doing a little bit better than Jasmine, which I don't know what that tells me, but... So novices, okay, so we don't have as many of the novices as I would like. Producers, we get a lot. Warriors, I feel like warriors is a given. Explorers, okay, academics. Oracles, oh, we get the oracle vote, okay. So novices, producers. So as far as who we have the most of, oracles is by far our biggest, percentage lead, and producers is our second one. I'm trying to look between all of these and try to use my political mind to see where I could steal voters. I don't think we're gonna steal any warriors. I think they're dead set on Dahlia. I don't think we're gonna steal that category. Academics. I think the best chance that we have at stealing voters might actually be novices. I think that might put us ahead significantly if we can steal some voters from this category. I don't know, there's a chance to sort of steal everywhere. We can definitely steal more in the Oracle category. Okay. I'd like you to, oh gosh. Look for allies and opportunities. Let's try it out. Nice, I have some ideas in mind already. See you in a few cycles. What does a few cycles mean? What does a few cycles mean? Oh, we have a visitor. Okay. Before we meet that visitor, do we want to make another card? Actually, I'm just curious. Let's see who it is. Oh, which Fortuna. I would like to formally introduce myself before the race. There are some topics I'm interested in discussing with you regarding the nature of the political shift our coven is about to experience. Kind regards, Capressa, the Historian Witch. I think that's where we're going to end it for this episode. I think next episode we're going to talk to Capressa And the next episode, we're definitely gonna try to go through all the cycles. And that this has definitely took a turn I was not expecting at all. I've sort of, when you look at the gameplay for Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, the gameplay's about 7 hours and 30 minutes, and you know, give or take, you know, depending how slow I am with reading. Or I guess I should say, like, between me reading it is gonna go a little bit slower. So next episode might be the last episode, or it might be the next one. Either way, I think once we go through these cycles, it's definitely going to be endgame. And I'm very nervous, but also kind of excited to see the consequences of our actions. So, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!